What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Andre Simpson here, Young Black Wealth Builders. Just sitting in my car, y'all. Just pulled up from picking up my daughter from school, and I was just sitting here thinking about the changes that's not only taking place in the world today, but the changes that we as a people have to take if we want to ever reach any type of financial freedom, and the willingness to change. And just took a few notes and just was saying to myself that we got to be willing to do things a little bit different than what we were taught, coming up. And we got to be willing to learn how to do something that we don't know how to do yet, okay? We all understand that change is uncomfortable, and we don't like to change because we are human beings, and human beings are stubborn, and we don't like to change. But we have to start doing things that are right, okay? That are right, not because they are comfortable, but because it's just the right thing to do. And the last thing you want to do, ladies and gentlemen, last thing you want to do is you want to wait until your world is perfect. Last thing you want to do is wait until you're forced to make a change, like most people who reach age 65 and then they hit retirement, or for some reason they're forced to stop working, or not able to work anymore because of health choices. And I was just, I just saw an article the other day. A lady was talking about how she's 50 years old or 60 years old, and she was at work at 60, and her gums started bleeding. She didn't know what was going on. Next thing you know, she's being airlifted to the hospital, and now she's not able to even work anymore. So what is she going to do for income? All right. So what am I saying? I'm saying is that make changes now while you have the chance to, while you have your strength, right? While you have your sound mind, while you have your health. Make the changes that you need to make now so that you can be able to enjoy life of freedom later, okay? And me, I want to give a quick example where I first started with my home-based business, working from home. And what I understood, me being an introvert, I understood that there's only, in order to be free financially, that you have to somehow leverage. You got to have leverage in your life. You have to have something that's bringing you income. Last thing you want is 100% of your income coming from you. You want 1% of your income coming from 100 different sources. So with my home-based business, I knew that I could either put money to work or I can put men to work. That's the ways to create leverage. I can put money to work or I can put men to work. And I didn't have no money to put to work, so I had to go put men to work. And that means that in order to build my home-based business, I had to talk to people. I had to build a leverage type system for me. So I had to change. I had to get out of my comfort zone. So I used to go places, and I used to make myself talk to people. I remember I was horrible at it. So, but I understood that you have to be bad in order so that you can be good, and then you have to be good in order to become great. I'm still working on the great part, but I'm getting kind of good at this thing, but I still have a long way to go. But I was willing to make that change. And I remember one point I was horrible, and I went to the mall. I'll never forget. And I saw this guy, and I had no business doing that either, but just was doing whatever it takes. I saw this guy, and I reached my hand out to him to chat with him, to introduce myself to him. And he looked at me like, "You get your crazy stuff away from me. There's crazy people at the mall, And he like turned around and walked away. I was like, dang, crushed your brother's spirit. But all I know is I was willing to make the change. And I used to walk by people in the mall, and I would look for something nice, something positive that I can say to them, and I would say, wow, nice shoes, hey, nice shirt, hey, nice pants, hey, whatever, just to start becoming a people person and getting out of my comfort zone. Why? Because I wanted to build something. My goal is to build an asset that would set me and my family free, not just my immediate family, but my parents and whoever else in my family that needs freedom in their life. I want to be the one to be able to make that happen. So that's the story of change. And be willing to, excuse me, this thing's shaking so much. Be willing to make that change. So I hope that helps, and I hope you're willing to take the steps that you need to take to have change in your life. This is Andre Simpson with Young Black Wealth Builders, founder of Young Black Wealth Builders, and we'd love to connect with you. And I wrote this down so I don't forget. But it's time for you to make your realities. I stole this from somebody else. It's time for you to make your reality look better than your dreams. It's time for us to make our realities look better than our dreams. This is Andre Simpson. Get with me. There's a link around my head somewhere if you want to connect with us. Come roll with us. Let's go build a life of freedom together. We'll help you. We'll take you there. But it's time for us to make our realities look better than our dreams. Have a great day. Talk to you soon.